What's up, everybody? It's your boy C3, and yes, I am back with another video for the comic book community. Yes, for you. I do it for you, baby. I do it for the culture. Listen, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. This is going to be a light and fluffy video. I know everybody is at the New York City Comic-Con, so I want to show you some books that if you're there or if you're on the hunt for some particular books, maybe you can hit those short boxes and see if you can find some of these that I'm about to show you. All right, so like, subscribe, share. Make sure you hit that notification button so every time I drop, you guys will get alerted to the fact, and have fun. It's good vibes only, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only here for the love of the hobby. So I got a bunch of books that I want to unbox, and I'm going to show them to you right now. I got my little blade. So we're going to go right in. No hesitation. All right? I definitely want to thank you guys for checking out that last video that I dropped. I know I had been away for some time, but unfortunately, I've got school I've got to contend with, and that is an extremely important goal that I must meet. All right, so I thank you guys for bearing with me, being patient. So I figured I'd reward you by giving you this extra video. So I hope you guys really like it. If you're watching and you're at the New York City Comic-Con, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? And not for nothing, I was actually in New York City last night. I did not go into the event, but I was hanging out outside. I got a chance to meet a lot of interesting people. It was real exciting, man. You could tell it's totally electric around there, so around the center. So listen, next year I'm in there. I'll definitely be there. All right, but I had a conference that I had to go to that was already pre-scheduled, and I couldn't get out of it. So, but I know you guys are having a lot of fun, but if you're there and you're enjoying the Comic-Con, man, leave a comment down below. What's it like on the inside? And what's it like getting your hands on books, you know, for my collectors that are going there looking for grails and things of that nature? What is it like up in there? Please comment about that in the comic book section. One of the questions I often ask is, how is it that collectors are trying to, or dealers are trying to sell raw copies for the price of graded copies? So when you're there, are you seeing dealers trying to get graded price for raw copies? If you have that information, leave it in the comment section. I'm curious because I noticed that was happening a lot in the past. So I just want to see if they're still continuing with that trend of trying to get graded price for raw copies. You know what I mean? Not for nothing, you know, if I'm gonna pay that type of money, I might as well just get the graded copy and not the raw copy. But, you know, this is not to, you know, disrespect any dealers or anyone, but we know there's a graded system for a reason. Some of us like them raw, some like graded copies, the combination of both, but you know, the graded copies add more value. The raws are at a specific low so that we're able to get our hands on them and get them graded, right? So just curious as to how that's going on. All right, so I got the first one open, all right? And the first one is Thanos. This is issue number 15. Yep, this was a hot book that was highlighted a couple weeks back. Definitely a book that if you're out there in New York City, if you're at the New York City Comic-Con, you know, you might want to dig through those long boxes and see if you can get your hands on a nice copy. And it's great for the season. Great time for the season. Hot book, lot going on around concerning Ghost Rider, Thanos. So this is something you want to definitely take a look at. Thanos, issue number 15. Beautiful cover. This is the second printing. First appearance of the Ghost Rider, of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Let me correct myself. First appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. All right, guys, that's a good one. That's definitely one to keep. All right, let's pop this one open. See what we got in here. Let's see. Now, while I'm dropping this video, I gotta give a shout out to one of my, well, to a couple, I have to say. I have to give a shout out to a couple of my viewers, to a couple of you guys who watch the channel. One is Mr. William. Mr. William has supported the channel, and he continues to give the $10 super thanks. So I really appreciate you for that. Thank you very much, William. That's a big help while I'm copping books and giving them to the community, showing them off to the people. So I really appreciate you for that, William. Thank you very much for that $10 super thank. But then I also got to shout out my boy Shadow Wolf, who scolded me a little bit because he was like, man, I've been talking to you about Venom issue number 3 way before it even got hot. And you are right, sir. We have been talking about that book for quite some time. So I have to shout you out, Shadow, for this particular joint, man. So don't feel no type of way. Like I told you, man, I ain't perfect. If I don't, you know, it's not intentional, and it's not to spite anybody. All right? So just know I got a lot of respect for you. I appreciate you. And that's your shout out, big homie. All right, guys. So you can see, I got the second one open. We got, this was a giveaway. Cool. So this was, I got an extra book, and I'm always happy to get something extra, right? Because I do spend a considerable amount of money on my collection. So whenever a dealer gives me a little something extra, I appreciate it. So I got an extra book. This is Stray Dogs, issue number 3. I actually have some Stray Dogs issue number 1s and all the variances, and some of them are actually autographed by the writers of this particular book because they are from where I grew up at in Louisiana. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yep. All right, so that's the free book that I got, and I'll show you what came in there with it. So as you can see, I went on my binge, and we got Thanos, issue number 15. And a beautiful copy it is, guys. Yep. Thanos, issue number 15. There's something specific going on with 15, and I just want to double back and just correct myself because I believe Thanos 13 was the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. This one has something particularly going on with the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, so that is the significance of the third print that I just showed you, the second printing that I just showed you as well, just to correct myself there. All right, but yeah, but if you're out at that New York City Comic-Con, this may be one that you can find for not a lot of money too. Hit those short boxes, man. See what you can dig up. Some dealers might even have them on the wall for you. You never know. Thanos issue number 15. Yo, I love that cover, man. That's such a boss cover. Cosmic Ghost Rider sitting there with the burner out. Thanos got the Hulk on a leash, bro. Like, that's insane. Absolutely. So that's definitely one for the collection. And I appreciate that seller for giving me that additional book. I'm gonna set that one right here. All right, we got another one. Let's go here with it. Okay. This one I already pre-opened. So, but I didn't finish up with it, as you can see. All right, so let's see what we got here. This is quite interesting, and I think I did that because I wanted to show you guys that literally I just pulled it out of the envelope, and this is what it was. Cardboard between the comic. That's it. That was it. So I'm glad it came and it arrived unscathed. So let's see what we got here. And that's the back. All right, so let's see what we got on from the front. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 238. Oh, yes. All right. It's another good copy. It's another good copy. Right? I believe this is the first appearance of the Hobgoblin. Now, I got to change this plastic and all that. I know I got to get it in a new bag and board because what it's in right now doesn't do it justice. But again, if you're at that New York City Comic-Con, definitely a book worth looking for and adding to your collection, as long as you don't have to pay an outrageous price for it. I got this for a really great deal. It could use a nice cleaning and pressing, I'm not gonna lie. But I figured I could take care of that and add some value to it, which will again in turn enhance my collection. So I know definitely they put it in the bag and board backwards. So I'm just gonna flip it around real quick. I don't know, as a collector, that just makes me feel some type of way. So I'm just gonna flip it around real quick without causing any damage and definitely keeping it away from the tape. All right, that feels a lot better. There you go, guys. All right, Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 238, first Hobgoblin. If you're out there, this probably won't be in anybody's short boxes, but if you look up on the walls back there, you may be able to find yourself one for a good price. So just definitely check it out. All right. When you're at those cons, man, they're good places to get books, man. I mean, if you're talking about finding your grail, the con is a great place to do so. It's just, you know, being able to have a conversation with the dealer and negotiating a good price. Like I don't mind talking to the dealer, trying to get a good price for something. And I'll tell you what, one of my tips for you when operating at the con and you're trying to get that book, kind of wait. Don't go into the beginning ready to spend top dollar right off the bat. I tend to wait till maybe the final day of the con. Hopefully, if the book that I'm looking for is still there, I will really wait and be patient and then have a conversation. I normally try to catch that dealer when they're getting ready to break down and get ready to leave out, because you know those are last minutes. And keep this in mind. Always keep this in mind. And no respect to the dealer. It's never any disrespect to the dealer. That I know that you guys get those tables and you guys want to sell books. You want to sell books. You got to pay for your tables. You're there to turn a profit, right? But I also know when I approach, you know, and keep this in mind, when you approach the dealer, don't be disrespectful with your offer. You know what I mean? Don't be disrespectful. Make an honorable offer. Make a reasonable offer, right? And then negotiate from there. A dealer can always respect that, right? It's good vibes only, guys. Yeah, we just going to chill, open up some boxes, chop it up a little bit, all right? This box came from Unknown Comics. So let's see what's in here. This box came from Unknown. And for the life of me, I don't remember, because they take so long to send your books that when I order for them, I've already groomed myself to just forget about it. I order the book and I forget about it. Forget about it. It gets here when it gets here. But they have always been good about sending me my books. Like, I've never really had any issues with Unknown Comics. Yeah. Other than that, by the time you get your book, it's not hot anymore. And I'm all right with that. All right. I do like the fact that I'm able to get these boxes open fairly easy too. And that's funny. As I'm making this video, shout out to the con, everybody that's at the con. I'm getting alerts of everybody dropping their videos about the New York City Comic-Con too. I hope everybody's having a good time. Wish I could be there with you guys. Maybe next year. Yep. And if I do show up, you know I'm bringing t-shirts and things with me, so I'm definitely going to see if I can be a little better with my planning. All right, so Unknown Comics. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Show you what we got here. First, I'm going to pop the rivets on this tape. The bag and board. I want to be careful not to split the bags. Okay. You guys order from Unknown at all? I know a lot of people order from Unknown, but I've also heard some wild stories. But you know, I always tend to give people a chance. You know what I mean? I don't mind giving them a shot. Okay, I'll show you what I got. And yes, now I remember. I remember. Yeah. All right, so what we got from Unknown is Star Wars Ahsoka issue #1. I got that beautiful headshot. Barrett. It's just such a beautiful cover, man. Wow. She's awesome. She's awesome. And you know what, too? I really have to, I forgot the young lady's name, but she chimed in. She says she watches along with her husband. I really appreciate you watching the channel. And at any time you have any information, give me some information. Share some information. What do I need to do to engage more of our female collectors? Because I really would like to engage more of our female collectors as well, you know. And that's something I've really thought about. But thank you for definitely watching the channel. And I appreciate your husband for just sharing that time and space with you. I think that's super dope, you know. Because I'm a married man myself. And my wife totally supports my collecting. Keeps me out of trouble, keeps me out of harm's way. Keeps me out of her hair, too. Right? The next book I had got from Unknown Comics is, let's see. I actually forgot the title, but I think it's the Wolverine issue #1. Let's see what we got. Just want to make sure. Yeah. This is that Wolverine issue #1. And this is that JTC variant, the negative space joint. And you guys know me. Hey, if you've been around for a while, you know I love my yellow covers. And I missed out on that first one that came out. That everybody, we called it the banana cover. I missed out on it, so I was able to grab this one and not have to spend a bunch of money on it. And then you guys know I love my negative space. So I doubled up on this one. This is a twofer. I got the yellow cover and it's a negative space that I'm actually pretty pleased with having. That's just an awesome cover. It's a dope depiction of Wolverine. Just happy to have that. All right, let's pop open another one. Here we go. Let's do it. So far, so good. Not having any resistance with opening up the books. Yeah, so I was in New York City yesterday. I actually didn't leave the city until last night. What time was it? It had to be about every bit of 11 o'clock. About 11 o'clock. I had dinner at Filier's or whatever it's called over there in Manhattan. And then we left after that. But yeah, man, it was packed down there. It was cosplay everywhere. Just such a good vibe, man. And everybody just in happy spirits. Individuals got their, got their books. You can see the excitement on their faces. A lot of people got some things signed. I spoke to some individuals who had a few books signed by some of their favorite artists. So I'm looking forward to getting myself there next year. My wife already agreed to helping me get a head start on that. All right, now, the next book I got is Wolverine. This is Wolverine issue number 1, and this is the 1 in 50 Mike Zeck variant. So yeah, so definitely a comic that you may want to see if you can get your hands on. This is the 1 in 50 Mike Zeck. This is recent. Maybe a dealer have one there that they're trying to get rid of for a little bit. Pennies on the dollar. All right. All things Wolverine I love. You know. Can't go wrong. Definitely can't go wrong. Such a hot cover. I just want to make sure I'm keeping the tags with them, because when I bag and board them, I want to make sure I keep their information and how much I paid for them very close by. That's another way I categorize my comics. Let me see. Let's see. There's so many. Let's open up one of these, see what we got. Let's try this one. See what this is. This is coming all the way from Illinois. Let's see. All the way from Illinois. Let's see what your boy got. Yeah, right? So, you guys get a chance to just chill out with me today. I hope you're okay with it. I'm not bouncing off the walls, going crazy and all of that. Nice chill day. It's a Sunday. I just got done with some of my homework. Thought I'd take a break and do another video for you guys, because then I'm gonna have to get back at it. Now this came wrapped up like this. Got some foam around it. Super. It's okay. It's nice and sturdy. As long as no one bent this, then the book is pretty safe. One more. Pretty secure. All right. All right. Here's another one. Definitely a book that if you're at the con, you may want to try to snag yourself a copy. And again, you know how I feel about my yellow covers. Now this is a book that I have to be honest with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I should have had this book in my collection, me being such a big fan of this character. But I just kept putting it off until one night I was just sitting, just going in my collection, as I often do, and I stumbled across the character and was thinking about the actor who was portraying the character and said, you know what, I need to go ahead and get that book. So I finally bought it. And it is here, and the number and the name of that book is The Avengers, issue number 87, and this is the origin of T'Challa. This is when T'Challa first gets his costume. Yes, awesome book, beautiful cover, great story. T'Challa, is going through some challenges, and he has to find the suit. The suit is hidden in one of those secret spots where his dad left it. So just dope. This is super dope. Glad to have it. There's a strong possibility it could be on somebody's display at the con. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the bags and boards in this. Get her dressed up nice. I like to dress my comic books. I like to get them in my lights. Mylars, keep them nice and protected. Very nice. Very nice. Perfect. All right. We're gonna keep going. Leave a comment down below, man. Like, subscribe, share. If you guys like when I drop these unboxings, let me know what you think. I'll do more if you want me to. I sure will. Let's pop this one open. See what we got. My dog just came downstairs and sat right in front of me also, like, what are you doing? Making another video, huh? She knows she has to be quiet when I'm doing videos. So she won't even approach me when she sees me sitting behind the desk. But she's actually sitting right in front of me. That's funny. Yeah, so we got a lot of exciting things going on. I can't wait till these new movies drop. Definitely excited about Venom. Definitely want to see my boy. I want to see how they portray Null on the big screen. And I hope they do it right, man. I really hope that they don't crash this character. Right? I really hope that they don't crash this character. Okay. Here's a spot filler that I had to have. And this is X-Men issue number 177. Wolverine. Who's that he's standing over? I forgot her name. I have to read it again. But yeah, I needed this for my collection. I was missing 177, so but definitely had to have that. Like I said, guys, Wolverine, all things Wolverine. I'm around for it. All right, that was a good one. Here we go. Where'd this one come? This one's from New Jersey. Plainsboro, New Jersey. So let us see. Let's pop one in the back. And let's see. Let's see what Plainsboro, New Jersey sent us. Okay. Got the painter's tape holding it down. This is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea though. Right? I just wish that they wouldn't put it on the boards in the comics. There's a much more efficient way to box comics up for shipping. Right? Because you can tend to damage the comic. Yep, you can definitely tend to damage the comic. Alright, so this one right here, oh, I got a 10% discount for my next purchase. Appreciate you guys. Check them out, popculturezone.com in Jersey. All right, you guys can check them out. This is the Wolverine issue number 1, and this is the 1 in 25. Yeah, it's the homage cover. You may be able to find this at the Comic-Con also. So these are all recent. So I know dealers will probably have them, wanting to get rid of them, right? Because they haven't really spiked yet. They're just ratio variances. So it's a good chance for them to make a good flip. It's a good opportunity that you could possibly save a little money. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got for this one here with the do not bend on it. Do not bend. I like when I get all these comics, my wife is like, "Big head, what are you doing with all?" Then she wants to know how much money is left and all this other stuff, and then I have to tell her that I got all these comics for free. She's like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "You're right, I did, but don't ask." Don't ask, because it's only gonna make matters worse. I've learned in a lifetime it's easier to ask forgiveness than it is permission. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. This one has 2 books in it. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have Daredevil issue number 124, first cameo. And Daredevil issue number 125, first full. Copperhead, excuse me. Copperhead, you know, the one who is played by Mahershala Ali. The character, he was played by Mahershala Ali. Yes. So we got the first full, and we've got the first cameo. First cameo and the first full. So again, these are comics that, like, if you're at a con, like the New York City Comic-Con, there's going to be so many short boxes there, man, that this is a book that I would definitely be digging in those short boxes looking for. Definitely. You can't go wrong. All right? Here's another one. This was coming from South Carolina. You know. Yeah, we get love all the way in South Carolina. Man, I got, yo, listen. I got a comment in the comment section of the video the other day. Somebody told me, man, they love me in the Down Under. They love keeping comics in the Down Under. And to me, that was one of the dopest things ever. This is one that's all about books and comics. And this is from Phoenix, Arizona. At least that's what the bag and board says. But I know it came from South Carolina because that was the return address on it. So let's see. It says thank you on it. We got the little thank you emblem, right? Let's see. What do we got? If you could just checking us out, man, this is your first time hanging out with us, please like, subscribe, and share. It'll help the channel out a lot. Oh, okay. Here we go. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 798. Red Goblin. Red Goblin. Now, honestly, this is a book that I picked this book up strictly because it's seasonal, because of the time of year, right? And I want to make sure when I put my Halloween display up in the back over here over the next couple of days, because all these guys are coming down now. Take a look in the back. I got Doom on this side. I got Venom and Spider-Man on this side over here. But I'm going to take these down. I'm going to display some Halloween books, some scary books, different colors, just to highlight the season. And that's one of the reasons I got this one. So, super happy about that. Let's see. Let's pop this one open. And I hope you guys don't mind that I'm just doing something different. Like, for those of you who've been with me forever, right, who's since the beginning, like I remember when we first started, I had my 4, 5, 12 subscribers. You guys know, like, I've got no fear in just trying things different, just doing something different all the time, just to keep the community engaged. So please don't feel no type of way if you see me switch up from one particular stance and go southpaw or whatever we want to call it. Oh, this is nice. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Look, this is such a hot cover. Whoop, whoop. This is a hot cover alert, ladies and gentlemen, because that's my only reason for copping this book. Such a dope cover. Look at this baby right here, man. Wolverine Revenge, issue number 2. Now tell me that ain't fire. Man, I love that cover, bro. Such an awesome cover. Wolverine looking fierce. I like that. I love that style too, that shading, the line work on that is really, really dope. I like that. That's an awesome depiction of Wolverine. Yeah, so happy to have that one. But yeah, we got more. We're winding down. We're definitely winding down, but yeah, it's a lot of books. And we've been going at it now for like 38 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. If you do, let me know. I'll drop more of them. If this is your first time stopping by, checking out the channel, I'm C3. This is Keep It Comics. And this is what we do. It's good vibes only. I always keep some vibe juice around me. We're only here for the love of the hobby. Check all the nonsense at the door, because we won't stand for it. We won't stand for it, I tell you. We won't. You want drama? Go to the other guys. We grown collectors over here. Yeah, we grown collectors. Mature, responsible. We understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. Ah, here's another one. Yep, same reason, ladies and gentlemen. So, same reason. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 799. Halloween theme. Red Goblin and the sun. And the sun. Yes. Definitely. Going on display at a comic channel near you. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Pop. Pop. There she gave, yep. Eureka, we're in. Oh man, and look, and you know I'm such a lemon for that, but that's how much I like that cover. Such a lemon for that, and I didn't remember, but yes, I kind of figured. I was wondering. I'm such a lemon for that you know I bought 2 of those. Yeah, you know I got 2 of those. Beautiful covers. Beautiful covers. It's hot. Excellent. Such a beautiful cover. Wow. Yes, guys, if you see this at the Comic-Con, at the New York City Comic-Con, definitely grab yourself a copy. Such a beautiful, I definitely recommend you grabbing yourself a copy of this. This is such a beautiful book. Such a beautiful book. And the storyline is dope as well, so don't get me wrong. Like, so it's not just about the cover, like it's actually got a great story arc going off in there, but also that cover art is just fire. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you eat with your eyes, right? You eat that which is appealing to you, right? You eat with your eyes, with your senses, smell, right? So you eat. Well, I collect with my eyes. Like if a cover is appealing, I'll grab it and go through it and read a little bit of it, see if I like it, right? So that cover that's a good comic book. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's the last book. And let's see what we got, right? She's a big one. She's a big one. I don't know. I don't know, Lucy. You got some explaining to do. Let's see what we got. All right. Nice and easy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let's go in there. Let me move this. But that's actually a good box. I'm keeping that because I can actually store some rather expensive comics in there without them getting hurt. Oh, shoot. Here it is. Here it is, Alfalfa. Okay, hold on. All right. If you are at that New York City Comic-Con and you can find this book for not a lot of money, I definitely recommend you grabbing yourself a copy because I got mine. And we have to show you Silver Surfer, issue number 4, the iconic Surfer versus Thor. Come on, man. Is that not lit or what? It's probably like a 1.5, 1.8. Nothing spectacular. Maybe a 2. Nothing spectacular. Maybe. I don't know. But nonetheless, it's mine. Low grade is better than no grade. Facts. Big, big facts. Yo, I'm happy about this one right here. Wow, I forgot all about this book. Silver Surfer, Thor iconic battle on the cover. Yes. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Definitely a book that if you're at the con and you see it and you can get it for not a lot of money, it's definitely worth getting your hands on. All right? It's one of the most iconic covers that's out there. Definitely one of the hottest Silver Surfer books on the market. So if you have the opportunity to get yourself one, and it continues to rise in value on the aftermarket, this is a book that is operating outside of fair market value. So definitely a good book to have, all right? And I've spoken to a few sellers on occasions as I was looking for mine. It's like, you know, people understand, and you know, when you hear me report about fair market value is understood, right? But at the end of the day, it's a lot of comics may be worth more than what fair market value is willing to place on it. You know, it's such a good book, such an iconic book, has a lot of good factors to it to attribute to an increase in market value. So you have to consider all those things, right? So I was able to land myself a nice copy of it for not a lot of money, but I paid above fair market value. And I'm okay with that because it was a book that I wanted. It still wasn't a bad price. It wasn't a bad price to pay when I looked and considered all of the prices that I was dealing with. So I appreciate the seller for even having that conversation with me. And yeah, and I was able to get myself a good copy. I can't wait to transition it over. Right? Yes, absolutely, guys. Such a beautiful book. All right, that was it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm your boy C3. Like, subscribe, share. I'll drop more videos like this. Thank you guys. I couldn't do it without you. Always keep it comics. Later, Gators. You know what.